be mindful of who might be living in those buildings that you park in front of. They may not always be mobile. They may need access to the road.
There's tension in a South Fargo neighborhood as a woman says people keep parking in front of her home, which impacts her disabled daughter being able to get on and off the school bus.
Valley News Team's Joshua Pagero reports that the daughter has fallen before.
Luckily, she
people from blocking the walkway to her place.
Last year we even put 4 sticks in. We put 2 on each side and people still would park in front of it.
Lynch takes care of a 13-year-old girl who is autistic and nonverbal. The teenager has had several surgeries that impacted her ability to walk.
She has fallen before because there was a car parked right at the end of the sidewalk. And, luckily she didn't get hurt. She fell in the snow, but if she would have fallen under the car, she would have gotten hurt.
A special needs bus picks her up and drops her off from school. But oftentimes there's a car parked right in this area, and the problem tends to ramp up during the winter.
By the time I come out with the girl, they're not there. So they're already gone to work because it's after 8 o'clock.
The family has been dealing with this issue for years, and police have told them there's nothing they can do. As you can see behind me, her walkway is only partially blocked, and this is the first day that she's allowed to walk through it, as every day this week there was a car. With the courthouse right across the street, the family suspects it could be Cass County employees. Administrator Robert Wilson tells us there are 5 parking lots for employees to use, and he has not heard of any complaints about employee parking. In Fargo, Joshua Pagero, Valley News Live.
The family says they have thought about posting a no parking sign in front of their house, but it would need to get approved by the city.
With more snow in the forecast, local police departments are asking drivers to start thinking now about where to park. Fergus Falls police say they towed 3 cars yesterday for not following the 24-hour rule. And the bill for getting your car back is $145 minimum. You can tack on another $5 for every day you don't pick up your vehicle. So to avoid the cost and to help the community, law enforcement say don't park your vehicles on city streets overnight.
Did you slide around at all during your commute this afternoon? Roads in the metro have been slick and dangerous today. In one instance, a trooper had a close call. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says this woman almost hit a trooper on I-94. At the time, the trooper was providing traffic control for a tow truck. Law enforcement says that Jennifer Herkert was drunk at the time and blew a .17 and was arrested for felony DUI. It's her 4th DUI arrest since 2014.
And take a look here. This is just some of what crews spent hours cleaning up. It also caused major traffic backups during the morning rush hour. Troopers say they've responded to more than 16 crashes and 20 slide-offs in Cass County alone. Another crash was this one along I-94 East by the 45th Street exit. You can see one car rolled on its side. It's not known if anyone was hurt. And roads were slick in west central Minnesota as well. Minnesota State Patrol sent us this photo of a vehicle that rolled off I-94 near Barnesville this morning. No one was seriously injured.
Has the light snow let up, and when will temps start to fall? A couple of key questions now that we've reached the weekend, and Hutch is here with the answers in your No Wait weather planner. Hutch?
Today we did see temperatures up in the teens, even though it was snowy and quite slippery outside. It at least felt fairly comfortable. The radar shows that we still have some very light snow showers from the Fargo area north through Grand Forks in the northern Red River Valley into northwest Minnesota. This is light, not going to accumulate too much, but it will keep things slippery. That cold air is up around the Devil's Lake Basin. We see there temperatures near 6 degrees, while we're holding on to 15 in Fargo, 18 in Detroit Lakes. Your planner shows that as we head into the 10 o'clock hour, we will be slipping to near 0 up in Candu and the Devil's Lake Basin. That air is on its way for our Saturday morning. I'll have hour-by-hour details on what you can expect, but the center of an Arctic air mass is going to park right over the Red River Valley. I'll have hour-by-hour details here in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Hutch. And make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store. Download it for free.
There's word of a stabbing in North Fargo. Police have spent the last hour or so at the Hornbachers there. An eyewitness tells Valley News Live that he saw someone taken away by ambulance. There's no word on the extent of injuries. We were also told that police were inside the store asking about any security video that might shed light on what happened. Stick with Valley News Live for any updates.
We now know the name of a body found in a pickup near Argusville yesterday. Deputies say they found 54-year-old Jeffrey Hoff from Purley, Minnesota, inside his truck along a rural road. Foul play is not suspected. Hoff's body has been sent to the state medical examiner's office for an autopsy.
It's Friday and time to take a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police say 37-year-old Terrence Burton is wanted for failure to appear and failure to register as a sex offender. You can call your local law enforcement if you have any information on him.
We have an update to a story from yesterday. Police have arrested the man that they say stabbed another man at the Moorhead Public Library. Tonight, 22-year-old Tristan Wallette sits in jail. According to officers, Wallette and the victim were fighting over a bike when the stabbing took place.
Moorhead's 21st Street underpass project will pause later this month. The city says construction will come to a halt from December 22nd through January 1st. And after that, it's expected to pick back up again and continue through the winter. The project is expected to wrap up in 2020.
Today is your last day to share your thoughts with Fargo leaders about its housing and community development plan. The city says by filling out the online survey, you can shape the future of Fargo. Once again, today is the last day to do so. Last year, illegal robocalls went up 47%, totaling more than 26 billion scam calls across the country. There's a new movement on a federal bill that would crack down on those calls. Minnesota U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar, who helped write the bipartisan legislation, says the DART Act would look into the effectiveness of call blocking technology. It also considers making a critical call list so public safety calls can't be blocked. The bill made it out of the Senate Commerce Committee today and is headed for the full Senate.
Later on Valley News Live at 6, what changes are coming to a popular federal program that helps provide food to those in need?
And changes are coming to our weather. The snow will be exiting and enter the cold. Wind chill advisory tonight for the northern and western valley. I'll have details in your hour-by-hour forecast coming up next.